welcome to the very first episode of the Ask the Handyman series. This series is produced by the Accra Handyman and seeks to provide you with answers for all the frequently asked questions on building maintenance, and to also give you tips on how to keep your home and its assets in tip-top conditions. My name is Eri and I work with the Accra Handyman. The very first episode looks at air conditioning and the myriad of questions associated with air conditioning in the home and in the office as well. Talking about servicing, maintenance, gas top-up, which is a question that frequently comes up. Which brands are energy efficient? What brands to look at when you are considering buying an air conditioner? What's the average lifespan of an air conditioner? And any other questions there are to answer on air conditioning. Before we proceed, please note that you can leave your questions in the comment sections and we will be glad to answer all of them. And please note that this episode is sponsored by our e-commerce platform, the Handyman store. So now we can get into the thick of affairs and start answering some of the questions sent in by our followers and our clients. And the very first one, which is a very popular one, and the one we often get: how often should I have my maintenance done on my air conditioner? This is sent in by Mr. Ajiman. I would advise that you get it done twice. Beginning of the year in January, when we are in the peak of the Hamatan, because that's when all the dust in the air, the dust you generate in your home, settles on your filter. The AC is supposed to recycle the air within your premises and give it off to you. So if the filter gathers dust, even that what you be inhaling will be a lot of dust coming in from the air conditioner. Again, with COVID and with all of these germs that we pick up on our way, we sneeze and we cough, and all of these particles and germs find their way onto our AC filters. So for me and for us at the Accra Handyman, we advise that at least your AC should be serviced twice, beginning of the year and just at the onset of the new rainy season around September. Again, what we will advise is that you can get your AC technician to put you on a program so that you know at what point in time your ACs are due for servicing. For us at the Accra Handyman, we have a subscription package where our clients who are on our subscription package are given a maintenance plan that they know when their ACs are due for servicing and when other bits of their home maintenance also require some inspections. And so we move on to the second question, which is sent in by Akosia. And Akosia wants to know whether her ACs need gas top-up anytime they are serviced. Akosia, if you have ever used our service, you know that we don't always top up the gas when we do servicing. What we do is to check the level of the gas to see if it's okay for optimum running of the air conditioner. Ideally, the AC system is pressurized. So until there's a leakage or there's a major fault, you don't lose gas. And realize that most technicians go carry their cylinders, and so they charge you a very small fee for the service and then say that they have topped up the gas. What happens is that they don't really top up the gas, they just put a cylinder on it and bill you for the gas. Your AC is pressurized, so until there's a leakage, you won't have to top up gas. So what usually our team does is to, upon inspecting the machine, they check the gas top up, they check the pressure of the gas, and if it's reduced, they top it up and see and look out for leakages. And it's these leakages that will determine what fault there is with what fault. So last but one question comes in from an anonymous person, and they want to know which ACs we recommend to reduce their energy costs. We cannot specifically give you a brand because that would be unfair to any of the other brands that are selling. Of course, they haven't paid for promotional material as well. But what we advise is that if you are energy conscious, then always be on the lookout for inverter machines. There's a general belief that the inverter machines are able to cut down as much as 45% of your energy costs, which becomes a savings to you. The catch here is that to the initial investment in getting the the inverter machines are quite huge, but over a period you see the benefit of getting them. So if you are looking for an air conditioner that would save you money with your energy cost, then your best bet is to get an inverter machine. There are a lot of them on the market, and even if you were to visit our e-store at theaccrahandyman.com/store, I'm sure there are brands there that have inverter types and which you can get. So the third question comes in from Mr. Edu, and Edu wants to know how he can ensure that his air conditioning unit lasts as long as possible. And this is very basic. Just like the car that you drive, you need to regularly maintain it, you need to regularly service it, you need to have a program to service your air conditioners regularly. For us at the Accra Handyman, like I said previously, we can't put you on a program. It will prompt you whenever your ACs are due for servicing, and that's one sure way of ensuring that your AC units last as long as they can. So the last question comes from my own good friend Isaac, and he wants to know, how do you determine the right size for the AC unit in your home? And I would always say that don't always assume that because you have this space, this size of machine, a 1.5 horsepower machine or a 2 horsepower machine will work for you. Always work hand in hand with an AC technician to calculate the load that's supposed to come on the AC, so they can recommend the right size for you. You can always speak to us at the Accra Handyman if you are looking at getting an AC for your space, for a room, for an office, and we'll advise you for free in some instances on what size of AC you should get. You can also visit our website to get the ACs once you have got the recommendations from your AC technician. So all too soon, this brings us to the end of our very first episode of Ask the Handyman series. I hope you've had fun. I have had fun answering all your questions. Please do leave your questions, any other questions, in the comment section, and we'll look at it and answer them. And we hope that you give us a call, you visit our website to book an appointment to have your ACs checked out and maintained and serviced and installed at very good prices. We hope that you make a date with us for our second episode, which looks at plumbing and other mechanical installations in your home. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.